in a place where don't nobody want to be. So, and and it's not cool. It's not cool. But let me say this. It's not cool when you have kids from people when you're young and you don't understand. We don't take the time. How about that? We don't take the time to check. You was just talking on the phone with her the other day. Oh, that's good. You keep in contact with her, Lux. But when you don't take the time to ask these dudes, what do you have, or if you have this in your family, or if you have that in your family, because we wasn't taught that, right? I know I wasn't taught that. I never checked, like, not just for STDs. I never checked no guy. Oh, does mental health run in your family? Does cancer run in your family? Does diabetes and heart attacks and strokes run in your family? I never did that. You did it? Somebody on here say y'all did it? If y'all did, that's good. I never did that, right? So I had kids. I had kids with a guy who has mental health issues. Not me, LOL. You was on the phone on her the other day on live, right? Yes, I was. So I had a kid with a guy who has mental health issues, and I'm literally left alone to raise the child. Talking with my daughter about this. Yeah. I'm literally left alone to raise the child um, and deal with her issues. Um, and I'm learning about them because it's new to me. Mental health is new to me. I never knew nothing about mental health. I never knew anything about mental health. I don't know nobody who suffers from mental health. It doesn't go on in my family. It just started going on in my family, and I found out about it with my sister 5 years ago. So it happened with my sister 5 years ago. So now I'm open to it, and I know that it's real because I am the family member that took my sister to crisis, took her to the doctors, and found out what she had. Nonetheless, when I took my sister, it was like a click. Like God put that in my life for a reason with my sister because the same things that my sister was doing, my daughter was doing. Catch that. And I'm going to call this my testimony. So the same things that my sister was doing, my daughter was doing. So my daughter is 16. 5 years ago, my daughter is 11, right? She 11. So everything that she doing at 11 wasn't really wild, but it was like, huh? I already had a child, which was sincere, and he never did that. So I'm kind of like lost. I don't really know where none of this coming from. All the while, she's showing different signs. Good thing I jumped ahead of this. I jumped in front of this, and I had started getting my kids therapy. In fact, they gave me therapy when Sincere's father was murdered. I ended up getting family therapy from DCF. At the time, Sincere was 7, Honor was, let's say, Sincere was 8, Honor was, let's say, 7, maybe 6. But from that, the family therapy, they continued with the family therapy services. They started telling me that, Honor has a showing signs of different things. Cool. We don't have to say what it is that they said. Okay. So now that means I'm getting my daughter some help. I'm still young. I'm still learning. I'm probably 30. So I'm still learning. Remember, I don't know about mental health. So it's different. Now, the older that Honor gets, the more signs that Honor starts to show. The older that she gets, the more it gets wow. The more, oh, I can't believe you did this. Did she just really do this? The more the schools start calling, the more the activities start happening. So I'm like, oh gosh, like, how do you handle this? Okay, now they want her to take medication. I'm okay with the medication, but then again, I'm not, which is how I go to the farmer's market so much. I juice so much, and I like natural things so much. That ain't just start, y'all. I breastfed all of my kids, and I never got my kids vaccinated. I never had my kids to get their shots until recently when I was planning a trip for Africa. But yeah, I didn't want that because I started finding out about when I had kids about different things that happens to babies, autism, and different things like that. That could happen from your kid getting a shot. So I had them at a natural birth center. They didn't get shots. The only thing they got was a vitamin something shot. I forgot which one it was. I'm not a doctor. I don't remember. So now when she gets diagnosed and they want her to take medication, I'm kind of hesitant to it because I don't really want my child taking medicine. So I feel like I can deal with her problems. I feel like No, I could help her. I could do this. I could do that. And when you have kids, you tend to give your child everything. You tend to spoil them. And subsequently, you create entitled, ungrateful, spoiled brats. And when that happens and they begin to, thank you, I appreciate it, and they begin to act out and be disrespectful and disobedient, you take back things. Okay, you want to talk back? I'm going to take your phone. Okay, you want to talk back? I'm going to take your computer. Okay, you want to talk back? I'm going to take the TV. None of that worked. None of that worked. They get bigger. You take something, they get bigger. Oh, you took this from me? Oh, I'm going to do that. That's what type of stuff was going on. So I'm like, okay, I know how to handle it. It's nothing. I know how to handle it. I'm a strong black woman. Get rid of that. So I get her therapy. Now I'm starting to see that the therapists, they keep changing the therapy people. Like, it's not the same therapist. They keep going to a different person. Every time you turn around, they getting fired. And so the children are now not opening up anymore because they tired of seeing different therapists all the time, right? So I'm looking around for different companies. I started posting on Facebook, posting on Instagram, asking people for different therapy companies that can do good. And it wasn't until I started to realize, yeah, this is a real problem. She started hanging with people and she started going to high school. And I'm like, man, she in high school now. This finna go crazy. At the same time, her dad was getting out of prison. And I didn't take her to go visit him or nothing like that. So when he get out, I'm not the type that say, oh, you don't do nothing for my kids. I'm going to keep my kids away from you. No, I didn't do that either, which I should have did, but I didn't do, y'all. Again, strike on me. Bad girl, bad girl. So immediately she wants to know her dad. And I'm married. So immediately she wants to know her dad. She wants to be involved with her dad family. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to let her go over there. You don't know what goes on at other people's house. You don't know what goes on at other people's house. And this ain't gonna be good. But it's okay. I'm gonna take all the heat because I'm a grown woman. So the way you raise your kids and the way I raise my kids ain't gonna be the same. I don't like to talk in front of kids, which is why my little kids are upstairs. I don't like to do certain things. Like, I don't like to drink in front of them. I don't like to have sex in front of them. I don't like to do certain things in front of kids. I just don't. I wasn't raised like that, so I don't do that. Like, we have upstairs. Everybody ain't supposed to be upstairs in your house. Friends, cousins, yeah, but like, just anybody. When your homegirl come over the first time they coming over to our house, they going upstairs. No, you going to spend the night at anybody's house? No. My sisters was raped. My mental health sister, she didn't have any issues when she was raped. The issues happened after she was raped. So the mental health part came after she was raped because she had a traumatic experience. I say that to say, if she was raped by somebody who she thought was a family member or a family member, what made my kids any different? So now, what goes on at your house and how you raise your kids is now how other people are going to raise their kids. And I trust and believe that what I do over here, I thought that everybody was going to do that same thing. No, they wasn't. So my baby daddy get out and he get a girlfriend. The girlfriend allows her daughter to have a boyfriend. Say R, not the entire word. Okay, I will. I'm sorry. So my baby daddy, his